So this bad boy here is, can I get a drum roll, please? If you think science is cool, and you think nerds are cool, hit that subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back with another algae video for y'all. And today we are going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. Well, it's kind of an unboxing. I already opened everything to make sure it looked good and make sure nothing was broken or anything like that. But it's still all in the boxes behind me here. So I'm just going to run through real quick and take out what we ordered and show you guys all that stuff, because there is a little bit of a process before we can put the algae in the bioreactor, which is over there in the corner. And you gotta grow it up and start small in small little flasks and progressively move it on up to get it ready to go in there, so it's not just like flushing through, you know, just regular water and not gonna grow that way. So I'm gonna show you all what we got here, and then kind of show you how I'm gonna be setting it up on the shelves here as the starting process to kind of progressively move from small to big. So let's start with boxes. I ordered all this stuff on Amazon. I'll do my best to find the links and put them in the description below so that you too can buy these cheap little home science glassware kits, whatever you want to call them. So we'll start, I guess we'll start here. This one I actually haven't opened yet, but I think these are just plastic, so I'm not too worried about, yeah, they're just plastic. These are little, I believe, Petri dishes. I hope you can see all this stuff. I've got kind of a weird setup going on today, so I'm gonna be upset if you can't see it. Boom, small little package with Petri dishes in them, so that when we get more involved with this stuff, we can kind of look at, I'm gonna have to get a microscope too, I think, that we can look at the individual algae microorganisms up close. So there's 20 Petri dishes here, along with, I believe, 20 little pipettes. So, and these guys are pretty cool actually. I love a good pipette. I hope it's focusing on that and not on me. Okay, on to the next one. These are cool, I'm excited. They're a little bit bigger than I think I need, but whatever, they were cheap. All this stuff was pretty cheap, guys. None of this stuff is, if you guys are just doing kind of garage band science like I am right now, none of this stuff is really too cost prohibitive for getting into. So up next, we have a run of Erlenheimer flasks. Erlenheimer. And they go, in this particular kit that I bought, they start at just your little itty bitty 50 millimeters and go all the way up to 1,000, I believe. So I'll just open them all up here, and what's this guy? This guy's 150. Did they jump up, or is there 100 too? Okay, let's keep going here. And I ordered 2 of these kits, so that I've got, I'm not gonna show the other one because it's the same thing. So I think this one right here is gonna be 2. We got 50, 150, 250, 500, And the big boy, the 1,000 milliliters. Or 1 Nalgene. I'm gonna put these on the shelf real quick and we'll grab the next box. I want one of these just to like drink beer out of or something. I think that'd be cool. Although with it being that shape of that flask, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't taste good coming out of there. These guys here are just 2 generic beakers that are, I believe, 1,000 and a 2,000 milli. Oh yes. Oh. ULab Scientific. There's the 1,000. I'm bidded at 1,000. Can I have 2? Oh, look at that big boy. Damn, that's, look at that. That's huge. Awesome. So we just got these 2. I didn't get a double stack of these. You know, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna need yet, but why not, you know? That is enormous. That, like, I don't know if you can really tell. I mean, it's like the size of a rugby ball or something. Cool. Put these on the shelf. This is the next box here. So it's gonna start, I don't know if I'll start things in the 50 mils. Maybe start them in, those 2 smaller ones might be actually a little bit useless. I might start things in like the 250 milliliter flask and then move it up to the 5 and the 1,000. And then from there, they will go into these. And this is once again all from Amazon. This is a set of 4 1-gallon glass carboys with these I think this was like probably for brewing beer or something like that. Oh yeah, that's the other stuff I got. I gotta show you guys that too. I bought this like some beer brewing stuff from this dude on Craigslist for our larger size carboys, and I'll show you guys all that stuff here. So little plug, also comes with a cap, and then this bad boy here, which I believe, yep, goes into the plug like so. And there's 4 of these I got. So we're gonna do a bunch of different experiments, starting small, going big, maybe even starting a couple in a big one like this and see how they grow. We do need to get a few more things, but we're gonna be able to start here pretty soon. And let me just get the last box out here. Let me put this away. And this box behind me here is what I'm most excited about. And people might say, but Dan, you didn't need that piece of equipment. Yes, I did. I wanted it. Because you want to be gentle when you're first starting. So this bad boy here is, can I get a drum roll, please? Boom, I'll lift up the camera so you guys can see what it is. Oh, let's take it out. Oh, it's the cable. Camera's probably freaking out right now. Boom. The orbital shaking table. So it's one of those tables where, here I'll show you with a piece of foam. So the table, it's one of those tables where it just goes I don't know if that's the sound it makes, but that's what it's supposed to do. How do you get that bad boy back in there? Boom. So really excited about this. Not gonna plug it in today, but because I gotta deal with this whole mess over here. So, and then the other things that I got are these 2 big boy carboys, 5 gallons, glass. They're in great shape. Gonna have to sterilize them and clean them out. Like I said, I got them from a guy that brews beer, or that brewed beer, didn't anymore. So, very exciting stuff. Very exciting. So the last bit of this kind of process here is getting these shelves set up for everything. So I think over here is just gonna be materials and stuff. That's why there's, you know, we're gonna use distilled water. We'll use probably regular water as well, just from the tap or whatever. These are different nutrients. This has got Miracle Grow in it, and this has got some organic plant food in it. So we'll utilize that stuff there as fertilizer. The other stuff I got from this guy, this big bucket right here with the spigot on it. So we may use that. And then this bucket that my phone is resting on, which looks to be about 5 gallons as well. Actually, maybe a little bit bigger than that, maybe like 6.5 gallons or something. So we'll possibly use this too, or I might not. I really just wanted the carboys, but you know, the guy's like, what am I gonna do with the rest of this stuff? Just buy it all. So I did. He also came with these 2 pots, like, I don't know. I guess I deep fried turkey in that for Thanksgiving or something. Oh, and also this here extra large funnel. You could probably, oh yeah. Maybe wearing a white hooded looking thing is probably not a good idea. Meant no disrespect by that. Everybody disregard what I just said. So, setting up the shelves here. Get all this stuff out of the way. So I've got this light here, which is full spectrum, you know, veg, bloom, and then just regular white LEDs. I think that's gonna be what I put up first, that the little guys are gonna go in or be put under. And I'm gonna attach them to the back side. I'm gonna figure out how to attach them to the back side of the shelf so that they're movable with the shelf should I need to rearrange my shop here at all. Excuse me. It's not coronavirus, I promise. So after we get all this stuff set up, I've also got these 4 lights here. God, it's so washed out over there. These 4 lights here, which are just regular white LEDs. So this one's gonna be on the top shelf, and then 2 of these will be down here attached across the back like so. And then I'll probably put, I might have to get a couple more, but another set right here for these guys, for the big carboys once we move up to that size. But it's gonna take us a little bit to get to this size, so I'm not too worried about getting that portion of it done right away. Yeah, this is just a graduated cylinder from Nalgene. So I'll probably use this to measure everything and make sure, let me set it down so you can see it. Oh yes. I was reading in the reviews that, you know, because these guys are a little bit cheaper, that the measurements might not be perfect. So I'm gonna measure everything with that Nalgene graduated cylinder because I know that that's like a reputable brand that isn't gonna mess up their measurements. So we're gonna measure everything out in here, make sure it's accurate. If it's not, I'll make little markers and indicators on where they actually are accurate at, you know, if it's a little bit above or below, and that way we can be as precise as possible. These ones seem to be legit based on the reviews on Amazon, so I think these guys are accurate and true to their size, both the 1000 and the 2000 one there. So, and then I know that the carboys, I mean, those are clearly gallon-sized jugs, so I know that that's legit. Those are legit there. These guys are just the only ones that may just be a little off, but that's what you get when it costs 16 bucks for a set of 5 like this. So, oh, and these little black mats here are heating mats, usually grown for like germinating seeds. But oh my God, somebody's interrupting me. Oh, this is a customer for my other business, for my hail repair business, fixing a car. Just stand by. Okay, sorry about that, folks. That was a work call. Always got to take those. It's how I can afford to do all this stuff anyway. So, no shaking in my video. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Shake it out. Come on. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Here's your good boy. Here's your good boy. Here's your puppy. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning into this one. Just kind of a random update, unboxing of all the goodies that your boy got from Amazon. So next time you see me and you see the shop, this will all be complete in terms of its setup. But don't worry, I'm going to take you guys along for the ride in terms of actually starting the algae and putting it in these here little flasks, and we'll kind of show you what we do with all that. I'll probably I've got a bunch of these water bottles here too, so I'll probably do some different styles and use the water bottles, use the flasks, use anything else I can get my hands on. We're going to use distilled water, tap water, we're going to put nutrients in it, we're going to not put nutrients in it, we're going to do all sorts of different stuff just to see what works best. Once we find that method that works best and the specific varietal that we like that works best or that we think is going to work best, then we're going to start scaling them up. Get them into the big guys here, then into the 1 gallons, and then into the 5 gallons here, and then ultimately over there into the bioreactor itself. And we are coming up on winter here, guys. I know this stuff likes to be temperature controlled, so we may not end up rolling this outside. Kind of my plan was to roll it in and outside every day because it is on wheels, so it does move around, and they're nice casters, so it moves around very smooth. Oh, not my TV! God, almost ruined my television because those wheels are so nice. That's how nice they are. It rolled almost into my TV. So what we may end up doing instead of wheeling it in and outside every day is getting more of these here lights, and then we can put these here lights all up, mount them to the bioreactor, all the way down, and then they'll have light. And I did make a little itty bitty oopsie on the bioreactor, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, because it's kind of a big oopsie. But all good, all good. That's what science is for. I think Adam Savage said that it's science as long as you write it down. And videoing, it's basically the same thing as writing it down, right? So, especially putting it on YouTube for all you guys to see. So, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Thanks for being patient on me with the series. I know that we've got 3 or 4 algae vidges up right now anyway. And we're just gonna keep making them for you so you guys can see the whole step start to finish. It's kind of annoying because I know I've told you I'm not a chemist, I'm not a biologist or anything like that, and I'm an engineer. I didn't finish college, so I'm looking around, I'm trying to find videos of stuff on YouTube, and people will show you their completed setup, where they've got 1,000 of these things, these flasks here, and there's different algae growing in there, and they're like, and then we take it from here and we put it in the bigger one, but they don't really show you where they started out from. There's a couple guys that show you where they started out from, but nobody's doing a good job out there on YouTube right now of like a complete series of, start to finish growing. Where'd you get all this stuff? How did you find this information? So I'm gonna do my best to really document everything that I do for you guys here, because like I said, it's definitely super annoying to just see kind of these little 2-minute clips of, I mean, it's helpful. Let me not say it's annoying, because like, I know that these folks, you know, the ones that are doing this on a larger scale, like they're actual scientists and stuff. They don't have time for any of this YouTube nonsense. So they get their camera out, they show a quick clip of their little lab or whatever the heck it is. And you know, that's fine. That information is definitely helpful, but it's not a complete series. And part of what I want to do with this is make a complete series that everybody can enjoy, that everybody can see, and that we can all learn from. And you know, please put your comments down below if you think I'm doing something right or wrong, if you've got any hints or tips or any links to any other videos that I may not have seen, and that would be really helpful. And we're just gonna do this together, and we're gonna be one big happy family. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, old son.